Hey, this is another list review for the Danish Nationals. The lists themselves should be coming out later today, so that's very exciting. Looking forward to seeing what everyone has done. And later today I'll also be live streaming the draw of the missions. So that's also something that's happening today. Right now I'm going to go over Carsten Nilsson's list. It's a 15 order-dice 1,000 point US reinforced platoon. And has he got? Yeah, he's got two. He's double platooning. So he has two inexperienced lieutenants, just the cheapest kind. How I use them, I know some people like to upgrade them and make them better. I can't figure out how to do that, so I'm just a bad player, I guess. And then he has a lot of infantry armed with rifles and BARs. That is the way to go if you're going Americans. Regular infantry with rifles and BARs because you can move and fire. So you're getting the cheapest, best shots. And he's bringing 7-man infantry units. Good size as well, Carsten. I really like that. They still have some punch, right? If you're 7 men. But you're not that whole full 10-man squad where they become very expensive. Very, very good. Then he's bringing a 57mm recoilless rifle, which is a howitzer. It's a fixed howitzer. You're bringing it veteran, which is kind of interesting. I guess that's because you want it to be more survivable. It's very, very cheap. Let me just say this, it's a very cheap little gun. I really like it. 36 points for a veteran light howitzer. Yeah, I can see that happen. A jeep, I'm guessing to transport that so that it can be put off where it needs to be. A Stuart light tank, or the Darkas. Yes, we're going to see some of those, I guess. And in the second platoon, he has 2 more infantry squads. So that's 4 infantry squads, 8 BARs in total. That's a lot of long-range shots that you will not be able to stop it with your snipers, because there are 8 of them. You can't actually get through all of them, right? So that's a really good setup. Then he has a sniper team, regulars with pistols, with submachine guns, making them even more usable and survivable. Because if you're closing up, they'll just open up with their machine guns, right? Really nice. A bazooka team, because you're Americans, right? I mean, why would you not take a bazooka? It's really good. I think the only thing better at anti-tank is the Panzerfausts, simply because they're so everywhere, right? But for the Allied, the bazooka, it's the way to go. An anti-aircraft gun, again, fixed. This is a double-shot autocannon. I really, really like Personally, I hate them. I don't run autocannons, but they shred through my vehicles, my soft skins, my light tanks, everything. They can kill it all. So for me, when you're going into a tournament where there will be a lot of tank platoons, I think so far I've heard that we're having around 12 tank platoons out of 40. So that's quite a few. It's like 25%. So you're going to need some anti-tank, right? Especially because the rest of the platoons, many of them will be double platooned or something similar. So you're going to see a lot of tanks. So you need something that can put pins on and threaten tanks, and this can. Horse-drawn limber to draw it out and put it somewhere nice where it can see stuff, and a jeep. I'm guessing for the bazooka team. The final choice is a Chaffee light tank. I personally think that the Chaffee is too expensive. You're running it as a veteran, which makes it even more expensive. But I can see the point of doing this, because you get a light tank. It's an 8+ light tank. It's vulnerable and all that, but it has a medium anti-tank gun. So, and it has a gyro stabilizer. So that Chaffee tank will be a really good anti-tank asset for you. It'll be a tank hunter, basically. moving up, maybe taking side shots at heavy tanks, or taking like light tanks and soft skins head on, because you can move and shoot without that -1. It'll be a really good asset for you. I like it a lot. Right, Carsten, I'll see you at the Nationals. Cheers.